Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. My fellows and dear students, Assalamu alaikum. It's indeed my pleasure to be back home at the University of Malakand. Today's talk, it's basically part of a campaign, and the purpose of that campaign, that's about higher education, standards of higher education, that's about research in higher education. So, the main purpose of this campaign is how we can uplift the quality of our academics and the quality of our research, and how can we improve discipline in our universities. So, the objectives, because this is the second kind of activity in a row. Before this, there was another activity that was at Ahmedabad University of Science and Technology on the 17th of March. Why I picked the topic? It's a kind of very interesting topic, like everybody almost they know about the Schrödinger skate. And the second thing is the campaign started in March. So, the Schrödinger skate story that was also started in the March of 1935. So, the campaign started in March. The Schrödinger skate story was also started in March. And one other thing is, many people they are interested, especially when you talk about philosophy. So, when we talk about Schrödinger skate, there is lots of philosophy other than physics, in which the people, whether they belong to physics or chemistry or any other subject, even the people of social sciences and the media, they talk about Schrödinger skate. So, the objectives, the main objectives of this campaign, for which today I am here, I am talking to you people. So, the main objectives of this campaign are, number one is popularization of science. Number two is uplifting the quality of higher education. Number third is motivating youth for research and innovations. Okay. The majority of the people, they just go to university to get a degree and that's it. We are not motivating youth. The universities are not, like successful in that. So, how we can motivate you people, how we can motivate students so they get involved by themselves. This is not we, but this is by themselves that they start working, and they by themselves that they start thinking that this is important and we want to contribute to science and technology. So, that is the third main objective, and the fourth one is devising innovative strategies for the success of intelligent youth. So, what we do nowadays, like we bring people, we advertise admission, the people they come, and then we have like this intelligent person is sitting with people who are not interested. Now, we are treating everybody in the same manner. Now, the intelligent students in Pakistan, they suffer because we bring our level, our bar to the level of the average or the students who are not good. So, in this process what happens, our intelligent students, they suffer. So, now we want to devise a strategy where the intelligent students, there should be some strategies. So, along with the classes, along with the academic courses, there must be some strategies where we can give opportunity to those students who are hardworking, who want to do something. So, they have opportunity and they can do and they can contribute and they can learn. So, this is another strategy, especially of this campaign. This is kind of out of box solution. Out of box solution, we are thinking about the system, but now we are also thinking about another solution which is out of the box. And the fifth objective is convincing the policymakers about the equal importance of theoretical research. Because when the professor, they apply for a project, usually they are asking that what will be the outcome of your research, especially they want something, like you do something. But when you do theoretical research, today we are talking about the most important research of the history, but none of them have devised anything. They invented nothing. The mathematics people, they invent nothing. The sociology, the anthropology, and the same is theoretical physics, theoretical chemistry, theoretical kind of like mathematics. So, always we work and we basically like create knowledge, and that knowledge is used by people, and those people using that knowledge, they invent things. But the problem is this, that when you apply for any project, so they are asking that what are you going to invent? Now, a mathematician or a theoretical physicist or theoretical chemist or economist, he is not going to invent anything. So, this is another part objective of this campaign, that these are as important as inventing any objects or anything or any device. So, theoretical sciences, theoretical social sciences are as important as experimental. So, this was kind of the objectives which is the main kind of purpose of this campaign which is started. And the campaign, it's going to go on, inshallah aziz, and we want you people to be involved in this. The target of the campaign is students like you. Are you students? Why we picked this idea? Why the Schrödinger's cat? Why we didn't talk about something else? So, the first story I told you people, but the second story let me share with you. That quantum mechanics, it was, if you people remember, that the quantum mechanics evolved, the wave mechanics evolved from 1920 to 1930. Most of the experimental research, theoretical research, like the one, if you people remember, like the Schrödinger's work, the Dirac work, similarly, the uncertainty principle, Heisenberg work, and the dual particle, the duality of particle, that was in 1924. That was also basically, the paper came in 1924. So, this whole quantum mechanics evolved from 1920 to 1930. And in this whole process, the people there discussed physics, the people there discussed quantum mechanics, the people there discussed mathematics. And even today here in Pakistan we are sitting, and when you ask a physics student or you ask a chemistry students, they are not sure to answer you even the very basic questions of wave function. if you ask, like I have experience asking few things. I'm generally asking questions, the conceptual questions. So, I have seen that even people with PhD, they don't know the physics of so many things. They can give you answer sometime, like just I was in the class like BS second last a few days ago. This was, I think, BS second, right? And it was kind of good experience, when I asked something, they knew things, but it was more like memorization. So, those kids, they worked. If I think about myself, when I was in MSc, I remember we would work the whole night. But what we used to do, memorization equations. ये कुछ लड़कियां जो है वो लगी है मोबाइल पर. देखिए, this is not a good way. This shows that we are not serious in physics at all. अब अगर एक बंदा जो है एक सब्जेक्ट में सीरियस नहीं है, दिस इज वाई वी आर हियर. अगर आप दिल से एक फील्ड में नहीं है तो उस फील्ड में आप कभी भी कामयाब नहीं हो सकते. ये दुनिया में जितनी भी लोग आप देखते हैं जिनके नाम है, उन लोगों ने, उनकी एक ही खूबी थी कि उन्होंने दिल से उस सब्जेक्ट को पिक किया, फिर उसमें इन्वॉल्व हो गए, फिर उसमें लगे रहे, उसमें काम करते रहे. एंड दे क्वेश्चन्ड. द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज दैट दे क्वेश्चन्ड. इफ यू डोंट क्वेश्चन योरसेल्फ, if you don't question your teacher, if you don't question other people, especially in workshop and conferences, you will never grow. So, for growth, this is very important. The first thing is, and the most important thing, get involved. Get involved from the core of your heart. It's not just for a degree. Like, if in 1920s, there is kind of a bunch of very good physicists, why not in 2020s we can have very good physicists? Because the main reason is this, that we talk about the West, but naturally the West has passed the hump.